What's up, y'all? So I am here with a new angle. Let's see how this works. So bear with me. I'm gonna try to crank this out as quickly as I can. Well, it's not gonna be quick. Just know that. So, well, how about you go grab something to drink, and you want to see how I set up my budget planners for the month of April? Then come on back. All right, so the budget for April, I used two different things to track my money and how I'm spending. I used the Bill Tracker Journal, which is from Daisy and Decor. And then I also used my A5 planner, which is a Frank Garcia from Prima Marketing from, I don't know how long ago it was. Try to use up my stash, so that's how I brought this back out. And what I'm going to do is walk you through my process of how I set it up every single month. Some of the things that I'll be using this during this time is going to be some yearly stickers, budget box stickers, spending tracker, etc. So I'll walk you through that. This is kind of minimal. I don't do a whole lot of decorating, if you will, as I prep for the month. So I'm just going to show you how I set that up. So first, what we're going to do is I start with my A5 planner and move everything around. So the way that I do that is that all my year divider tabs are at the back. So I'm going to grab what I need. So I need April divider. And these dividers came with this planner, so I just decided to keep using them. Again, trying to use my stash. I need the April calendar. So this April calendar came from Nora's Cove. I also need to grab a spending tracker. So the spending tracker I am grabbing is from this month, and it has a new look. And so the new look of the spending tracker, let me see if I can find. And the way I have it is that my Nora's Cove items are basically at toward the back here. Let me find one. Spending tracker that doesn't have. I thought I was prepared for this, y'all. My bad. Here we go. So this is what the spending tracker looked like before. Let me get in frame. So this is the current spending tracker. This is what it looked like previously. I'm not sure which one I like more. This gives me more lines, options, space. This kind of has that aesthetic going on, but either way, I use them in various ways. So either whether I'm going to budget a trip or something we're going to do for the weekend, or just literally seeing how I'm spending my money, so I can either say you need to chill or, ooh, I wasn't expecting that, those types of things. So I need that. And I think I am good to go. Yes. So then I will roll over to my section. So here was my March. Did I grab my paycheck? Oh, y'all, that quick. See, this is what I'm missing. I'm skipping all ahead. I also need my monthly and my paycheck to paycheck budget. Hello. I don't know. What's that making me nervous for doing this? I just wanted to share. All right, but then I'm going to also get my monthly budget and my paycheck to paycheck. So I need all of these items, and we're going to put them together. But the way that we're going to do this is going to go in this order. It's going to be the divider, our calendar, our paycheck, our monthly budget, our paycheck, and our spending tracker. So I'm going to move this to the side because I don't write inside on top of my planner. Let's be real. All right, so let's first start with the April calendar. So what I have over here that is not in frame is a little notebook that basically I made some notes of like what I need to track in my monthly calendar. And really, I don't track all the bills here in the monthly calendar view. I do that in my monthly budget, paycheck to paycheck. But I like to put my credit cards here and also any additional things that I know that are going to come up that I need to spend money on, such as when we would do lunch on the lawn with Brayden for school. So I need money to make sure that I pack him and I a lunch. Or if he's got a field trip that he needs to take money on, or I need to pay for a field trip, something usually extra that involves that. Or if I have, like last month or this month, March, as we're getting ready for April, I was doing something with some folks in the neighborhood that required spending money, so I tracked it on the notes section. But anywho, let's go ahead and set this up. I'm going to use my Nora's Cove budget box stickers. So with the budget box, you'll notice everything that is on this far right hand side, they will vary every single month, but these stickers remain the same. So I jot down my paydays, my credit card dates, etc. And I have my 2023 stickers that I'm also going to put up there. But anyways, I'm going to lay these down, and I think I'll fast forward through this part here as I put these down for my credit cards, which I have way too many. So I've laid my credit card information down and taxes and Good Friday and Easter. And I'm just going to stick with the neutral theme. I may come back and put a pop of color and put something else for taxes, but right now I have the calendar listed there. Okay, so that's really how I kind of get down for that. I'm going to put a doll, and I don't know what doll I'm going to use. So let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to do some Oso paper, but I might do some Cocoa Vision. Let's see. What is speaking to me? Let's just see. I might do this. That's a lot of me. Let's see, these two are some books that she had last year. And I use them in various ways. I'm trying to think I think I may use that, but I want more of a dress, but something kind of more subdued, maybe. This is a super old Gold Mine and Cocoa sticker book. May use that one. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's a lot of sugar. And I'm gonna do this one. So this is really kind of how my process really goes. I don't speed through it. It's kind of my only time to decompress, if you will. And for the most part, I'm not gonna lay stickers straight. So if you think you're gonna come here, find stickers laid straight, all things being written all perfect, I'm not the one. However, most things don't bother me, But what does, like, I don't like covering up dates. I don't know, it's something about covering up dates. I've been getting better at it because Yoshida from Nora's Cove, you know, gives us these transparent ones, so I can literally put them over there. But you can see how I started to do one, and then I was like, I don't know. I don't have anything right now that is an expected extra expense that is for Brandon or myself. Maybe doing something with the neighborhood this month, but we haven't already finalized that, so I'm not sure. So that part is done. So my monthly budget is next. I'm going to use my 2023 sticker. I got these from Fabulously Planned, and I usually write it in, but these came in when she had her bulk sale, so I prefer to use these stickers to list out the year. If I can get them in here. You're probably like, didn't you just say you don't care if your lamb's crooked or not? I really don't, but I do try to get them in there. At least have decent. And then we'll circle. And let me use my right pen here. I should have had my pen ready to go, huh? All right, so we're going into April. And so then I literally just write what I've got going on. I'm not going to put my numbers in here because really now with this new job, it varies. And on top of that, I'm just not going to put my money. I just basically tell you that I write the source is always check 1 because I get paid twice a month. Check 2. And then I start to go through my actual bills. So I'm going to start writing those, and then I will start writing these, and then I'll finish the rest of these off of camera. So before I do that, before I disappear and finish writing those, so you see here that we've got variable expenses, and then we have fixed expenses, and then we just have some additional notes that we have here, your summary, your savings. So for me, my fixed expenses, for example, would be my mortgage, and then a variable expense would be like my Marriott credit card. So that goes under variable, mortgage, and those things like your utilities, those things that, I'm not saying utilities. I even put my utilities, my water bill, etc. on the variable expenses because it differs every single month. But there are things like my Hulu, my Netflix, it is the same every single month regardless that we have going on. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I did this off of camera, but I wanted to show you, I did write some numbers so that you could kind of see what goes on. This shows you Netflix at $16.77. It's a fixed. So whatever I paid the month before is what I put in the budget versus what we actually are paying. And that really matters more so on the left side, which is variable expenses. So last month I paid $240.53 for my cell phone and $85.98 for my water. So that's what I'm budgeting for this month, saying, hey, nothing really has changed. I would increase that number if I feel like I've been using water more. So like as we move into the end of April, moving into my May budget, whatever my April water bill is, I'm going to add, you know, $10, $20, maybe even $50 because I'll start using my sprinkler so that I can budget for that. So this is what I expect to have. This is, I'll put my check and figure those items out. Then I move to my paycheck. And when I go to my paycheck budget, it is front and back, so I get paid twice a month, so that works. So then the date really doesn't matter. I put my pay date there, and then I put whatever my base check is what I put as the source. And I do that on both sides. And so then once I do that, I go through and I list everything that would go towards this paycheck. And so I have a lot of bills that goes towards that first check of the month. So I end up having to use both columns. So the column that says sinking funds envelope, I actually white that out. because I need that section. And then I white out where it says fund, and I change that to bill. I leave the budget and the actual and the plus and the over here where it says plus or minus. I change that to date. So this is going to go to bill. So basically we'll mimic what we have on this side. It's just that I have a lot of bills, which is ridiculous, but don't we all? So then I put them in order as the bills are due, and then I put the amount. Again, the budget is whatever I paid the previous month, and unless I feel like it's going to fluctuate up or down, but I get to also see where I've made some changes. Then at the bottom, expenses, that will put like things that maybe I've budgeted for. So like last month I did Anika's Creative Closet. I budgeted that I was going to spend so much money in stickers. Then what I actually did this month, for example, I'm going to put Nespresso, which I was supposed to do last month, which I did not. So I'm budgeting 110 to do one big massive order. I also put extra things like when I did an Amazon order. So I put Amazon, the budget was 0, and then what I actually spent, so when I did a little extra, I had some things with a loan that came up that I had no idea about. So I put that here under a debt repayment because it was a loan that I need to pay off. So that's literally how I work that. And the same thing on the back. Right, it has exact same items. Now with my second check, I don't need to white this out because I don't have anything that literally falls into that check, and then it literally everything kind of moves over to the other. And then my spending tracker, again, I will get a sticker that puts the month in, and I have it ready to go. So I will be back and I'll show you what that will look like. Okay, so we are back, and I went ahead and wrapped it up. I'm going to put it in my planner, and then I will finish putting in the actual April month, and that's from the Mojo Jojo Plans Rainbow Dated. I love the dated books. So I have the rainbow and the all black one, and we're going to be using that for my bill tracker in a second. So then we have the paycheck budget. So I did write in the paycheck budget so you can kind of see again what I was talking about. So this paycheck basically covers the end of the month and going towards the following of the new month. So that's why you see May dates. But I put, like, for example, cloth and papers, $41.14. That's budgeted. Nora's Cove, that's $35. So I put whatever I paid the month before. So these are my fixed ones that I put in here, like Paramount, etc. And then when it actually has come out, like every now and then I'll use a rewards code on cloth and paper so I can save on that month. So my actual could go a little bit down when I need it. May need to do that this month. And then here with the paycheck budget, again, these are the items that what I paid last month. Like my cell phone was $240.53, Hulu $16.23, for example. My water bill was $85.98 in the month of March. So we'll see what it's going to show as its amount for April. But then Nespresso, I'm budgeting $110 because I've been saying I'm going to buy my coffee. I've been going months and months. I've been in this house a little over 6 months, and that's about even a little longer than that I've had an espresso order. So I've been just drinking regular coffee. So it's kind of, I'm ready to go back to my Nespresso. And then we have the monthly budget, which I've already said, and we are good to go with that. And then we get to our calendar. And again, I keep it real simple. Nothing really going on. Taxes, you could see, and even in March, it was super simple. We had spring break, so there was a lot of stuff going on in March, but not so much in April, so that's good. So that's the first part. Now we're going to move to me setting up my bill tracker. In my bill tracker, I have it again. Let's go to April. It is undated. And so since it is undated, let me get you to the monthly calendar. It's undated, so I'll put the month in I'll utilize my Mojo Jojo plans is what I'm going to be using to put in the dates, and then I put the bills in. And every bill is here, the due date, whether I have it, the amount due, what will actually be paid, is it on auto pay. In this last section that says paid, I just make notes. So it's really a note section for me. And this very last page, I changed this to a spending tracker as well. And then I make any additional notes here for the month. Unexpected surprises, or maybe there's been some credits that been given, or you know, any of those types of things. Like I overpaid in my car insurance, so they owe me money. I need to find where that money's at, so I'd make a check there, like a note here that to receive refund or check for amount of, you know, whatever that may be, is what happens in those note sections. So this is what it looks like, just so you can see, and we're gonna set it up what it looked like in the month of March. I do a little bit more from a sticker perspective and setting that up. So let's go ahead and do part of this, and then I will do the rest off camera and kind of come back. So I'm going to use, I already marked off where I was going to pull my stickers from. So I'm using April in the color yellow, and so we'll put the month of April. And again, because now that I have my 2023 stickers, that will be there. Just to remind me, I had like a gazillion 2022 stickers and totally didn't use them, so I wasted them. So I'm going to be using these 2023 ones everywhere. And I also mark April here. And actually, I don't know why I did that on this one, because I usually don't put it there. Which is why I was like, what am I doing? The year goes here. Is this my big April, or is this my little April? Okay. And then, oh, I don't have my little April, so let me get my little yellow April, y'all. Alright, so that's going to go here. The smaller date, month date I put here. Told y'all, y'all looking for people to lay stuff straight and perfect. I'm not it. Oh, that is really bad though. Give me a minute. I don't really try to lay them perfect, but I don't like it being extra crazy. It's still gonna be crooked, but it's gonna be all right. That's my crooked that I can live with. All right, so we've got that going on, and then I'm gonna change this up, but I'm gonna use the dates here, the clear stickers. And I'll use these yellow clear stickers, and I'll date the month. So I'll be back when I'm done doing that. Okay, so I'm just about done doing the calendar, but I'm sure you did not want to watch me struggle picking up these square stickers. I even changed out I was like, I'm doing my budget. Why am I not using my new tweezers from Nora's Cove? But I am now. All right, so I didn't want you to watch me struggle, not even through a fast forward, right, to date this, because as you can see, like some of these places here, the paper was coming up. The stickers come up great. It's these clear little stickers in the back that give me the business, but I'm okay with that because I love that. There's not a whole lot that's going on this month. Again, it's just bills as usual. That's what we're doing, is bills. So there's no washi tape needed, for example, to mark vacation days or like spring break last this month of March or in February when I went to Lafayette for Mardi Gras. So I don't need to do any of that. But because of that, I still like to put some dolls down and stuff. So we're about to put a doll down. So they always say April showers bring May flowers. So we're going to do some Oso paper. And we're going to do some Oso paper over here. And I'm going to put her right here. Here. And I think I'm going to put her here. We got them raggedy. I have to follow my taxes. I literally, my daughter was always talking about, why you always wait till the last minute? I don't know, it'd be slipping my mind, for real. And I was like, no, I'm going to be on time. I'm going to be before the due date. You know, instead of trying to be like the day before. Do y'all ever do that? I'd be like the day before, 2 days before, then I'd be stressed out like, Lord, let it says I'm getting some money. One year I had to pay the government $14 and I was pissed off. We're not even going to talk about how mad I was about $1,400. Or a year that they told me I had to pay them way more than $14. I was more mad about the $14 because single mom barely making any money. I'm like, you going to tell me to pay you? And even when I had to pay more money, but that was a total situation with, I think a student loan payment or something. It was crazy. But anyways, so when you're doing your budget or your planner stuff, do you budget like, okay, this is how much we're going to pay utilities, this is how we're going to do entertainment, food? I watch those budget videos and I just can't get with it yet. I want to get to that point, but this allows me to see where my money's going. Like I know I've got too many credit cards. I need to figure out to bring down the balance, you know. This is what I actually make. This is how that check is going out. I like seeing it this way. And then I really like that in this tracker, it gives you your yearly bill. So your yearly bill total, so you can see every month like how things may have fluctuated. So I can also see like in the summer months, you know, how ridiculous did my water bill get with me using, you know, like the sprinkler, because like the sprinkler is new to me. How many times did I need to use a coupon, for example, for my cloth and paper, or did the price go up? You know, any of those kind of things. I like to track that, like my cell phone. Did someone get a new phone? And now I'm paying more, whichever it is. But I really like this kind of setup. But we weren't talking about the yearly, but I'm just saying that's kind of how I like it. And then literally I just go through and I go to the previous month and I always just double check, like, is there anything that I may have paid off? So I usually look at, in my notes section, that's where I put like, if I paid anything off, etc. I look there and then I make sure not to add it. Like the time that I paid off my Target card and now I'm back to using it, you know, that type of thing. And it's really that simple. I have the 30th up here because there's not enough room, starting with the Saturdays on the 1st of the month. And that's really how I do it. I do a lot of back and forth and stuff that I know. So like on the 1st, we have a lot of things that are due. Right, so my mortgage, my cloth and paper, my Nora's Cove is due, and my mom's insurance. That's all on the 1st, for example. And then I will come over here, and I'm a stickler for things showing in order. So I want my things to show in order for the due date. So I'll do the same. So I would write like my mortgage, cloth and paper, my mom's insurance, Nora's Cove, and then I go to the next. So I'm gonna fill that in, and then I'll come back to see if I need any more stickers, or I'll show you any of that. But yeah, tell me, just leave a comment below. Tell me, how do you figure out your money? Do you just track it and see how you spend it? Or are you really a great budgetista and you have a dollar amount for everything that you're going to spend? I'm only spending this in entertainment. I'm only spending this for food. I'm only spending this for takeout. I'm only spending this for clothing. That type of thing. I'm curious. I'm really trying to figure it out, because the way that life is lifing for me, I've got to figure it out. But anyways, I will be back in a moment. All right, so our calendar is filled out, and right now nothing extra to write in notes. So just again to show you payments, I will track all those items again. So everything on the first, I'm gonna write down. For auto pay, so those things that automatically get drafted, and then I just fill in the blanks with what they cost, and which is Lord. What do some of these? You think I have some of these memorized especially since I pay them the same amount every single month. My friendly TV is like $9.72, $12.98. Well, some of them that I know right off the bat. Disney Plus took me, y'all, because I used to pay like $8 or something for Disney, and then it increased. But it comes through as an Apple charge, and I knew it was like 8 or 6 something every single month, right? And I moved over to doing this system, so I know you might think, man, that's just like a lot of the same thing, but the repetition really kind of hones in for me what I'm spending my money on, and then like to see some things that just don't look right. So this $11.90 was there twice, and I'm like, 2 months, and I'm like, this is not right. This is not right. Well, come to find out it increased, but it was showing, not showing as Disney Plus, but showing as Apple. Child, my daughter was like, it ain't me. I'm not the one doing it. Because, you know, I be all on it. Do not charge nothing to me without talking to me. Because even though you got grown kids, they ain't grown. You know what I'm saying? How much is her? Hers is $1.99. And I do whiteout in my planner, because over here you're going to see things that are just real, like how it really goes down. So yeah, that's basically what I do. I fill it in, and then when it gets paid, so just about once a week, although this month I've not been that good at that, but once a week I come in and I mark off that it's been paid. So things that are auto paid, I still come in and make sure, like, put in the amount. Sometimes it's off by a penny or 2 cents, you know. But I will write what actually was drafted out of the actual account, so I know to look for those items. I will put, for example, if I paid it early, I'll put, of course, the date that I actually paid it. If I paid it late, which generally, since I've been doing this, I don't pay anything late, except for I did pay my ADT equipment, because the work just got real crazy. So when I know I'm about to have the way that my life is lifing, I need to pay everything early, because I blink and the day is over. And some of these cards that you may pay it on the same day, but if you paid after a certain time, let's say 5 Eastern, it's considered next day and all that jazz, which I'm just like, you should give me to 11 Central Standard Time, because that's midnight Eastern Time, you know, that type of thing. But that's not how some of these work. But anyways, you get the gist of it. And then here is where I will put my spending, and I left that sticker because I use a Valtuma sticker. I love that sticker, so I'll show you an example. So seeing how the money is going away. And then I just label it spending tracker. And that really is it. So that's how I get myself ready for the month. It's pretty simple. It takes me, filming, I guess, took a little bit longer because I just go down and write all my money down and all that stuff. And I wasn't going to do that and pausing. But maybe it really does take me 30, 40 minutes. And again, it's just kind of my relaxing time, because then I look for the stickers. I don't kind of pre-plan what I'm going to put as far as stickers are concerned. I really sit, and what takes really the time is putting down, dating my items. So when I get to this trackers, what takes up time is dating, because my monthly budget and all that, that doesn't take me long at all. Really, it would take me like 30 minutes or less to do my budget, because I know what I'm dealing with, and I just boom, 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 and I have everything laid out, whatever I'm missing. So filming it, not so much, just because I'm not putting all the dollar amounts out there and paydays and all that kind of good stuff. But that is a little bit of something you'll see on my channel. So let me know, does this work out? I don't know that I was in frame this whole time or not, so I'm sorry if I was not. I'm gonna try to get better at it. I'm gonna start making some markers and such on where I'm at, so that I can be within the frame. But I think I'm pretty good today. But any suggestions on making it better? Well, anyways, I hope that you like it with this overhead, so that we're not doing the one-handed situation. And hopefully the lighting is good, since only really time that I have to do this is late at night. Alrighty, until the next video, guys. Bye.